Hello everybody! We are trying our Quarantrain for the third time today. What we have learned thus far is that we cannot do videos in our yard a little bit away from the training center. We get dropped, so we apologize for that if anybody was watching, and we are going to start over, and we're going to talk to you guys today a little bit about some fun things you can do with your dog while you're in quarantine, and we're focused on recalls. Also, we're going to focus on doing some Kong stuffing. There is an art to Kong stuffing. Let us know if you're watching, and of course we'd love for you to donate. All of you watching that your donations go to training hearing and service dogs for Texans living with disabilities. All are placed charge. And now that you guys have had a chance to tune in, we're going to turn it over to Taylor and her dog Porter.
Hi, I'm Taylor Smith, and this is Porterhouse, my shepherd here, who just found a toy. So now he's occupying himself. So I wanted to talk a little bit about recalls and how you can do recalls with your dogs while you're stuck in quarantine right now. You can do it in the backyard, you can do it while walking with your dog in the neighborhood, or if you go out into the hill country and find an open field, another great way to practice recalls. Also, another location, if you go to a baseball field or a soccer field that's empty and nobody's there, that's a great place to practice with your dog as well. So what I want to start off talking about with recalls is what kind of leash you should use. I like to use a really long line, like a 20-foot leash. Porter, here. Anyways, so we got a 20-foot long line here. That's a great way to practice with your dog because it allows your dog a lot of freedom to do whatever, to entertain himself if he finds something to play with, to sniff, to explore, and all you want to do is focusing on calling his or her name and them coming to you, and as soon as they come to you, you can either say here, or you could just have a treat ready for your dog. Either way. Now, the whole point is for your dog to make the choice of coming to you. We're not forcing our dog to come to us. We're not pulling on the long line. Hey, come on, get over here. We're not doing that, okay? This is a fun way to exercise your dog on his terms. And make sure you have high-value treats. Today, I have cheese. You can do chicken, lamb, long, hot dogs, whatever goodies you have. So we're going to get started here. If I could get him away from the toy. Porter, here. Yes, good boy. So he dropped the toy. Awesome. I'm going to reward him for that. Yes, good boy. So I'm going to pick up the toy and put that away because we're not going to play with that right now. Okay. So we want to start small. So say you're in your backyard or in an empty field and your dog is distracted. So he's distracted right now. He's looking at things. Porter, yes, here. Good boy. So I want to catch my dog looking away. Call his name. As soon as he looks at me, yes, good boy, please, and bring him over, and then treat them, boy. Free. So I want him to just go ahead and sniff. Porter, here. Yes, good boy. And if you're out walking your dog and you want to practice recalls on leash, say like an 8-foot leash, a 6-foot leash, the whole point is to catch your dog before the leash is tight. So if my dog is going and I see the leash is going to be tight soon, call your dog before the leash gets tight. So your dog is not like at the end of the leash going, ah! That's the whole point of recalls. Good boy, very nice. So he's very focused on me now, so I got his attention. So that's an easy way to practice recalls. Now we're going to talk about a fun game of Find It with cheese in the grass. Now, this is for dogs who are very nose-oriented and love to sniff things in the grass and know the word find it, and you can train your dog to know the cue, find it, with the treat. So what I'm going to do is, Porter, good boy, sit, I'm gonna show him the cheese I have, okay? I'm gonna throw it. He's gonna see where it lands, and his job is to go and sniff it and look for it and get it. And that's a great way to exercise the nose, the brains, and of course, find it. Good boy. Nice job. Here. So you can bring your dog back. Good. Another recall right there. I'm gonna toss it. Find it. Good boy. Here. Yes. Good job. Very nice. Ready? Find it. He's looking for it. Yay! Good job! Nice! That's so good. All right, let's do one more. Gotta come back. Porter, here. So make sure your dog comes back before you throw it. We don't want your dog cheating here. You need know those kind of dogs here. Ready? Find it. Where'd it go? Find it. Yay! Good boy. So that's just a quick, simple game that you can do with your dog, and even your family and kids can do that job as well. So we're going to turn over to Jane to talk about Kongs as a really good way to enrich your dog. Have a great day.
All right. Let's head over on our awesome training porch here, and where we can talk to Jane.
Hi guys! Thank you for tuning in. Last week we discussed how to make popsicles for your dog. This week we're going to talk about Kongs and some other variety of stuffing options for your dog. So many of you probably have Kongs at your house right now. They come in all variety of sizes for all different sizes of dogs. And you know, a lot of times people will just stuff treats in there and things like that, which is great. What we're going to be talking about today is actually how to stuff with kibble that you have soaked, and it makes a little treat once you freeze it. So what you need for this is kibble. You can have the amount measured out for breakfast or dinner, or if you have multiple Kongs in your house, you can make a little bit more. And then you are going to pour it into a bowl, and then you will pour a little bit of water, however much it takes to help really make that kibble squishy. So you see here, I have some that's been soaking for a couple hours. You see the consistency is very nice and soft. You can also mix in treats, different things in with the kibble, really up to you. And I'm gonna take, what you then do, you take it and you start to just fill the Kong like so. And you can get it pretty tight in there if you have a dog that really wants to work for food. If your dog is new to figuring this out, since it is going to be frozen, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get out. So you can leave it a little bit looser, not so compact. And you can then take either a little bit, here we have some peanut butter. You can do peanut butter, you can do frozen yogurt, something that will create a little bit of a seal. So you see I just sealed it up like that. I would then take it, put it in a bowl or something, and then put it in the freezer and freeze it, and then I have a really fun way for my dog to get breakfast, dinner, maybe just a little bit of a treat. You can also do pumpkin, frozen yogurt, and mix that up to be a little bit of a more dessert type Kong if you wanted. And what I was also going to show you guys is this is a marrow bone that's been hollowed out. So for those of you that don't have Kongs but maybe have some leftover bones that your dog is not really interested in, you can also take something like this and stuff it. It's the same exact concept. Or I've actually heard of people doing frozen bananas. So you just squish up a banana in there, freeze it, fun, entertaining thing. So a lot of different variety of things you can do with this. We'd love to see what you've done in the comments, so feel free to share.
All right, guys, that's it for Quarantrain today. Please tune in next. Oh, I thought we had a dog over here, but we don't. Just tune in on Friday, and we were going to have another episode for you. And let us know if there's something you'd like to hear us chat about. Thanks. Bye.